Nothing like some cheap Walmart film equipment. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the first official episode of Garage Edition. I know I'm kind of like Garage Edition, but I'm going to try to do it kind of like a vlog because I feel like that's better. That way it doesn't show, well, this is how you do this is how you do that. So basically we're just going to be working on a lot of my stuff. Got the Superman back there, we got Colossus, and we got my first gym back there. That is the garage. I've been saying, if you follow me on Instagram and basically YouTube, if you're kind of watching this, I've been waiting for it. Finally got it built. I think I've had it for almost a week, so we finally get to use it. I've been away and been busy. So today we're going to put the 5-inch lift on my Polaris RZR because I said that when I lifted it and put tractor tires on it, I couldn't fit it in. That door's 10 foot tall. If this RZR is over 10 foot tall, sweet. But let's hope it's not, because I won't be able to drive it. So we're going to get the lift and we're going to get started. But first, I think we'll spray it off because I really don't feel like getting dirty or any. Well, I am going to get dirty, but I feel like I like to work on a clean platform. Just a clean one. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I got the lift. I've had it for a while. Ooh. We might as well just go ahead and stop filming because we'll be here for a while. We're going to have to pop all of these before I can go any further. Pretty sure some hard instructions. Alright, so we got our lift. Oh, got our bolts. We got, I don't know if this is supposed to be in there. I think I might set that in there. If not, we got that. What else do we have here? Ooh, got a bracket. Now this is a high lifter kit. First time ever messing with a high lifter, but I looked and everybody seems to like it. So, part number. You know what? We probably shouldn't have took that out of that bag. Let's put that back in this bag because all these are labeled, so it might make it better. All right, so parts. There we go. 11 in. All these are 11 in. Oh, never mind. I don't even know if that. Somebody's writing all these part numbers down, but I can't read the writing. Oh yeah. Check that out. Huh, and a beetle. Get out here. Thank you. Yeah. It's gonna look good on her. I'm pretty sure we'll know that part number. That's American part number. Oh, we got this and this, and most importantly, we have a sticker to go right there. That way people know. I don't know if we're gonna put this on there or not. This video is not sponsored by High Lifter. Actually, I mean, I paid for this, so I don't even know. Oh yeah. This is going on there. America. Look at that. Definitely. That's got to go on there. America made. High lifter, you just got like 10 cool points. What is this? They actually give you a warning sticker to put over on it. Rollover hazard. This vehicle may be too awesome to drive. Sounds legit. Harbor Freight. Walmart life. You know it. We got the impact, got the battery somewhere for it, and we got this. What we're going to do is, I was actually reading instructions. Yes, I read the instructions. Told me we had a lot of work to do. We're going to take the wheels and everything off. First we'll jack it up, we'll take the wheels off, and then we got to take the shocks, loosen the shocks. We have to put this cross brace and another one, and then we have the little shims that go in between it. Then we have to bolt that up to it. Then we can do the shocks. Now this lift kit is it's a 3.5, 4-inch, and 5-inch, so you can adjust it to have you want. To run Air 35 is probably going to have to adjust it to 5-inch. I say we will have to. This right here will be coming off, this little plastic mud flap. I'm hoping I don't have to get rid of these. If I do, we do, but I'm hoping we don't. The back is actually going to be more work. You actually have to take the plastic off here to get up in there. And it says we got a tab that we have to grind. It says we got to take the axle and everything out. I'm hoping we can get by with that. Hopefully. If not, I mean, we'll just do what it says to do. Since I know we got to take the axles out, I might actually go ahead and order, I think they're Rhino 2.0 axles from Super ATV. I was reading they said they're really good because we're all going to run 35-inch tractor tires. So we do want it to be pretty good. And we're going to do a clutch kit later on. But right now we're just going to focus on the lift. Did have the tires, so eventually we'll put the tires and stuff on, but I'm not going to run it until we do get everything completely built because I don't want to completely trash it or just break everything. So let's go ahead and get the wheels off. So, actually moved locations. Really hot over there. You probably wonder why I'm not working in a garage. I just had it built, so I don't have no power. And I have to have a concrete floor put in. So, when that gets done, we'll be able to start working in there. Little tire. Put these back on so we don't mess up the thread or anything like that. Oh yeah, I'm glad I sprayed up in there. So basically we'll be putting a bar through there and it'll drop the shock down so the bar will go through and then it'll drop it down and we have adjustments on it. So I'll go ahead and finish putting this up and find out what bolts we wrenches we need and get to work. Oh yeah. Alright, so I think we got everything we need here. Got the tools. We got to take a bolt off up in there. Doesn't look like it's too hard to get to. That should drop the shock down. Do the same for the other side. And then we'll see what we got to do from there. Alright, so got that one bolt out. I'm going to go ahead, before I take it out, I'm going to loosen the other one on the other side. It was tight, but I didn't have to use a breaker bar or anything. I actually got it, you know, by 2 wrenches, just twisting the opposite way, and it seemed like it broke it pretty good. So I'm going to the other side and do the exact same thing, and then we can take that bolt out and lower the shock down. We'll probably put something on here so it won't lower too much, because we don't want to put a strain on anything, letting it just sit there and droop. We got that out. Basically all we have to, you just have to pick up on the arm a little bit. The shock will come out. There we go. Should be good there. So we'll have that, and basically our bracket will go all the way across there on each side, and then it'll lift our shock up so it'll be up straight and should give us more. It'll probably make it ride rough, a little bit rougher, but it's going to look a lot better. Alright, so if you see right here, this box, this metal bracket right there is supposed to straddle these right here. Well, they won't. So what I'm going to have to do is, because of this little like cup holder, you take this off, I'm going to lift it out, and I can see down there, and then I can slide this down on the other side of the bracket, so it makes it a lot easier. Plus it makes it a little bit lighter in there. So we're going to take this little piece right here off. Alright, now it opens up, so that's where a bar goes. So we're going to go ahead and slide it through, put the bolts in, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so this lift kit is supposed to fit this. Now apparently, this tab right here is in the way. It's hitting right around here, so we can't, or over here, so we can't put the bolt up. You see on the other side, I actually took my vice grips. This is what we're going to do to this side. Put them up here. Nothing was attached to this, so let me adjust these. Nothing was attached to these, so I don't plan on attaching anything to them. So we're going to put that right there, and then we'll just go back and forth with it, like so. And when you feel it start to break, we'll put it on the other one, about the same spot. And voila, we got, now you can take a grinding wheel, like a Dremel or something, get it, but I felt it, I was like, that's not too thick. So that was an easy fix. Now air plate will bolt right up in there. Would you look at that? Alright, so we put a bolt through there. We got their little spacer right there, and we had to put the other piece, that piece, on the other side. But I did that right now so I can show you basically why we had to cut that piece, is because it was hitting that. It wouldn't allow that to sit flush against the metal. So we're going to go ahead and put the front piece on, and this is actually a straightforward, simple kit if everything fits correctly. And I'll probably just jinx myself and it's going to fit terrible. Alright, look at that. it looks like I knew what I was doing. Maybe. Kinda. Like 5 minutes later, it doesn't fit. Alright, so basically what we have to do is we have to actually jack this back up, and the shocks will go between it. So I'm actually going to read the instructions and make sure we didn't miss anything before we tighten everything up. Alright, so our next step before we do break the shock. That's what we're going to do. We're going to break it. We are actually going to install this. It's a metal flux capacitor. No, I'm joking. We're actually just going to put that over there. We'll replace the stock bolt right there. This will actually go in between here and bolt up like that. Of course, I'll be strapping down to add that. Now, I'm guessing this is supposed to be adjustable. To be honest, I don't see any adjustments on it. I think I might get ripped on this one, to be honest. What the heck, Skyjacker? Or Skyjacker High Lifter. Alright, so we got everything bolted in. Looks really good. Now, I will tell you, that one bolt right here above, where you have to put a bracket in between, hard as crap to do, because when you take this off, it separates a little bit. This side wasn't that hard. The other side, it was hard because you had to pull it back together and put a bolt in it. Everything is tightened down. The shock is good. And my jack, I can't lift it high enough to put those on. And we're just going to sit the front ones on for now. See how it looks, see if we have any clearance issues or anything, and then we'll put these stock tires back on and push in the garage, because we'll have to do the back another time because it is starting to get dark. And I don't have power in my big garage because this will not fit in my smaller one lifted. So we are pretty well up there. I'm hoping that fits. It should fit, but I know this has to come off. I'm thinking these will have to come off, which kind of sucks. But if they do, they do. I mean, we have to make room for America right there. I mean, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and basically put this tire back on. And then we'll put the other one back on. I'll take my jack and put it over here. Lift it as far as we can. And then take this tire back off, which is all work and put that one on, and then we'll have to do the vice versa to the other side, and then we'll see how it looks, and hopefully it looks awesome. That's what I'm going for, is awesome. Alright, so we got the other tires on right now because I had to get my jack out. I need to give me some jack stands. I know, so if you say, oh, that's unsafe, I know. But it's got to settle a little bit, so it should settle some. But them tires are going to make this thing monstrous. Holy crap. That is going to be awesome. So I'm actually going to go ahead and jack up one side, put them on, jack up the other side, and we'll be good to go. That made a world of difference with that lift on there. It is much not as bouncy as it was, but it does look good. Holy crap, I like that. All right, so it is the next morning. Holy crap, that thing is big. That thing looks monstrous. Not really as tall as I thought. Now, I know I'm going to take this off right here. If I have to, I might have to take these off. But I've looked behind them, and I mean, they're just the same plastic. So you just have the holes there, but I mean, we could fill them in with something. I'm actually going to start on the back here today, and then we'll have everything done. I got to put that back on, and then just go back and make sure everything is tight. Double check. I'm actually going to try something. The back set up higher than the front, plus I have the big fender wells. I'm actually going to take the stock tires off and put the tractor tires on and see what it looks like, because if it's not sitting too low, I might not even put the lift on the back, because I don't want to squat or anything like that. But if we don't have to put the lift on, that would be great, because we'd still have the comfortable ride on the back if it's sitting level. Like, I don't want to be like, you know, leaning in the back or anything like that. We don't need no Cali lean or anything on a RZR. Well, I don't need it, but I'm gonna see if it does, because if it works out good, then we won't have to put the lift on. I know putting the lift on the back, they require you to cut a little notch out in your like trolling arm, which I really don't want to do. But I am going to put the high clearance arms later on from High Lifter. Instead of your bottom A arm coming down straight, it actually comes like that. So it looks like you have more clearance. We have a lot now, but we're going to see. So I'm going to get the tires and take the old ones off and see. These things are freaking massive. Like, I'm 6'2", and they come up almost to my waist. Oh, I'm really happy with the 35s. It's just, I thought it would sit up a lot higher. But I mean, we can't go too high, because then we just have problems. That should fit. The cool thing is, I was worried about it being too wide and not being able to get through trails. This thing is wide as the fender, basically, so I could still go through stuff, because if it's, you know, if the trail ain't as wide as the fender, then I'm screwed even with my stock tire. So we are going to be pretty good. That will keep the mud from flinging up. Like I said, I do believe this is going to get close to that. Just depends and see. Like I said, I can take these off, but I prefer not to, because it gives it that wide look. But if we do take them off, it will make it look like the RZR is wider. So it's a 50-50. So let's go ahead and take the back tire off and put this one on. All right, I think the longest part of all this is, like, you have to take these Allen heads out. You only have two. Actually, these are actually fake. But we have two that we have to take out, then we'll take it off, then we can put the lug nuts in, and then we put the cover back on. Alright, so we finally got it jacked up enough. Let's go ahead and take this off. All right, so I went ahead and took that off. Basically, there it is. And now I'm gonna have to wash that because now it's a dirty spot. But goodness, just gotta take the other side off. Should be good. Like I said, if it does rub, what I'll do is just take it and just cut it. I don't think we'll have to cut it, to be honest. I think it'll be all right. It doesn't give that much, and that's a lot of flex to do it. But if it does rub, it rubs. We'll fix that at a later time. But as of now, looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the other side off. All right, guys, it's done. Didn't even have to put the lift on the back. It sits really good. Now, I'm sure it'll rub or something when we do get it in a bind. So eventually, actually at the bottom of my driveway, I can actually teeter it. And we'll see if it rubs and see if we have to do any trimming or anything. I think it's going to be pretty good. Like I said, I do have to get a couple things done to the motor before I can actually take it out on the trails, which kind of sucks. Like, it's killing me. But I said as soon as I get my garage finished, I was putting it on no matter what. Still got to get the like a mutter clutch kit. And we're going to do Rhino 2.0 axles. Probably run these axles until I snap one, but I want to have the other ones to put right in because no, it's going to be soon. It's actually not as big as I thought. It's big, but it ain't like big, if that makes sense. So yeah, it'll do for now. I was actually thought about getting like 33s to put on it for, because I do a lot of trail riding. I think these are actually good. One of the cool things is it actually don't stick out that much, so I'm not gonna have to worry about being too wide. I love it. This looks really good. Took the little flap off, so we do have room. I turned it and it didn't hit, but like I said, we might have to trim, just depends. Back here, I think we should be good. We don't have to lift. This is actually the stock suspension. I didn't even put the lift on the back because I want to try it. Looks good. It's not sitting low or anything like that because I didn't want it to lean, so it is doing really well. Alright guys, well that's going to conclude this video. It was easy to do. I have no problems with it. Like I said, I haven't actually gotten to take it and ride it or anything to see if it's doing good. One of the main things is I've always wanted this. Tractor tires on something. I always wanted it. I was like, daggone it, if I'm gonna get it. Plus I do a lot of off-roading in game and everything, and I do that in real life. I'm not saying that, oh, I do all this off-roading and I'm a big off-roader, but I've never been. It's not the case. Like, I've sunk foolers up, and I mean, yeah. So I actually do this stuff in real life, drive trucks, everything. So yeah. But anyways, this is I'm really happy with it. I'm wanting to get it wrapped eventually. I thought about doing kind of like a American flag wrap, but that's gonna be later on. So next to be the axles and clutch kit, and we're going to do a winch and a snorkel kit. And probably some kind of exhaust on it. I don't know. If you know any good exhaust, leave it down in the comments so I can see. And we'll probably put another light bar, and I got to put my X-Brite rock lights under it. And I also have the whip lights to go on the back. But yeah, it's going to be pretty good. I can't wait to take it out and sink it in a mud hole. But anyways, guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram at gsparks11, because that is where I post a lot of my current pictures and what's going on right now. And I kind of do... I post a lot of on my story on Instagram, like what I'm going to do and everything. So make sure you follow me on there, gsparks11. That's my official Instagram. Anyways, guys, this is Ghost, George, whatever you want to call me, and I am out of here.